Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. Happy Tuesday everybody. It's 9:03 p.m. I'm gonna wait for some people to jump on. And I try to wait until at least the 2 minute mark. I'm gonna wait until at least the 2 minute mark. So we have at least two people watching. So who's the two people watching so far? Hey Frederick Douglass, how you doing? So we got 6 people watching. I just want to say thank you for all my supporters and all the viewers that's tuning in. I mean, I really appreciate it. It's not a I issue; it's a we issue. So we can get through this together. So today is September 11th. So so today is a very sad anniversary of what happened in 2001 with the World Trade Center attacks or terrorist attacks. So I'm sending out my thoughts and prayers to all that was affected by that horrific day. So, my tonight's topic is rates and or discrimination of people with disabilities. I mean, I think it's a good topic to talk about. Um, because it appears that I'm becoming more of an advocate for people with disabilities of late. Um, but I'm also a citizen video, a independent citizen video journalist and a First Amendment advocate. Um, and I think this is an important topic to talk about. Because I think people with disabilities, they don't give a fair shake in society. Um, who's all watching right now? I'm looking up something right now. I found this. I found this link about disability abuse. and it's from Wikipedia. So I'm gonna like, so I'm gonna like put this link. So I'm gonna like put this link in, and it has a lot of good information on it. Okay. Um, I'm gonna read some of this. I'm gonna I'm gonna read uh some of the stuff from Wikipedia. Disability abuse is when a person with a disability is abused financially, physically, sexually, and psychologically due to a person having a disability. Since many disabilities are not visible, for example, asthma, schizophrenia, or learning disabilities, some abusers cannot rationalize the non physical disability with a need for understanding, support, and so on. Since some disabled people are in need of additional support from others throughout their lives, they are also vulnerable to neglect. Disability abuse has been considered a hate crime. The abuse is not limited to those who are visibly disabled, such as a wheelchair user or physically deformed, or such with a cleft lip, but also those with learning disabilities or difficulties, as dyslexia or de and I don't know how to say that name. So, and other disabilities, including autism spectrum disorder, Down syndrome, and developmental coordination disorder. In the latter, in the latter case, this is linked to poor ability, ability in physical education, and this behavior can be encouraged by an unthinking physical education teacher. Abuse of the disabled is not limited to schools. There are many known cases in which the disabled have been abused by staff of a care institution, such as the case revealed in the BBC Paramore program on Castlebrook Care Home near Bristol, which led to its enclosure and suspension or dismissal of some of the staff. Those with learning disabilities are often not able to explain things to other people, so or more likely to be disbelieved or ignored if they do complain. There was one study done that shows 60% of children with disabilities come forth about being bullied regularly versus 25% of students who are being bullied with no disabilities. This can also affect the learning in school and education. And like the next section is bullying. Bullying is an aggressive behavior and attitude towards a person that is unwanted. It is usually a repeated behavior. There is more than just one type of bullying. There is verbal bullying, social, and physical. Verbal bullying consists of name calling a person, teasing, and threatening to cause harm to a person. Social abuse is intentionally leaving a person out while in a social setting or gathering or taunting the person. Physical abuse consists of hitting or pushing someone, pulling their hair, tripping them, or breaking their belongings intentionally. Bullying happens usually before or after school hours and usually done on campus or on the playground of the school. However, it can also happen while on the school bus or going to and from the school bus. Bullying can also happen through the internet or through the phone as well. This is known as cyberbullying. I mean, like I said, this this happens. So this type of bullying happens to adults too. So it's not just a kid. It's not just a childhood issue too. Even with adults with disabilities, they get cyber bullied and everything else. Okay, bullying can can take or occur in a variety of forms. There aren't always physical. Verbal bullying and nonverbal bullying are ones that occur very often. Catherine Thornberry and Karen Olson Olson claimed that careers often dehumanize disabled people, take away their abilities and qualities that make them a person, and lower them to a level of just an object or thing. Um, Bullying a child and or an adult with a disability is considered to be harassment. And I took some of this off of the Wikipedia thing. I'm gonna be honest. People with disabilities need more hope within our society more than anything else, and that's the truth. I think back in 1990, I think 1990, they came up with the ADA law. I mean, I'm looking for it now. ADA law. I think it happened in 1990. 1990. ADA law. And I was right. It's the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. So this is another link from Wikipedia. So hey, pissed off Marine, hi. The truth, we're not talking about any more court cases tonight. The topic for tonight is rights and or discrimination of people with disabilities. That's the topic for tonight. Truth, I answered your question. We're not talking about that. The topic for tonight is rights and or discrimination of people with disabilities. And I don't know if people are aware of the ADA law from 1990. The Americans with the Disabilities Act of 1990 is a civil rights law that prohibits discrimination based on a disability. It affords similar protections against discrimination to Americans with disabilities as the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which made discrimination based on race, religion, sex, national origin, and other characteristics illegal. In addition, unlike the Civil Rights Act, the ADA also requires covered employers to provide reasonable accommodations to employees with disabilities and imposes accessible requirements on public accommodations. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. So whoever called, so so like I said, I think this is a good topic to talk about. Because I don't think people are or even aware of the ADA law. Disabilities, that's included. ADA disabilities include both mental and physical medical conditions. A condition does not need to be severe or permanent to be a disability. Um, hey MMI, how you doing? Um, Equal Employment Opportunity Commission regulations provide a list of conditions that should easily be concluded to be disabilities. Deafness, blindness, and intellect disability, partially or completely missing limbs or mobility impairments requiring the use of a wheelchair, autism, cancer, cerebral palsy, diabetes, epilepsy, HIV, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, major depressive disorder, bipolar disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, and schizophrenia. Other mental or physical health conditions also may be disabilities, depending on what the individual symptoms would be in the absence of mitigating measures. Medication, therapy, assisted devices, or other means of restoring function during an active episode of a condition, if the condition is episodic. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I mean, I think this is a good topic to talk about. And like I said, it just there's a lot of things that people can learn from. And I gotta be honest, and I never thought about this until now. But I mean, like I said, but my video recording or my video stuff um could be used as a tool for like one of my disabilities, because I don't have the greatest memory at times. And so this, I mean, so when I look at past stuff, I mean, I can like go back and like I said. And I'm not trying to manipulate the system or anything like that. Actually, I think the video is more of a protection more than anything else too. And they diver. Yes, I see what you just said. So what are people's thoughts? I mean, about the right to enter discrimination of people with disabilities. Pissed off Marine. I think it's a great topic to talk about. It gets overlooked a lot. Hey Dino, how you doing? You're pissed off Marine. Yes, you are right, because that's why I brought it up that's why I brought it up tonight, because I want to have a interactive dialogue with people about this. I mean, and it appears that I'm becoming more of a it appears that I'm becoming more of an advocate for people with disabilities of late, especially when it comes to my my journalism efforts. or my work. And I gotta be honest, like I said before, I think people with disabilities, I mean, I'm gonna put myself in that category too, that we need more hope within our society. I mean, we are people. We have hopes and dreams, just like the next person. New Jersey diver. We're not talking about any of my We're not talking about any of my legal cases at this point. The topic is rights in or discrimination of people with disabilities. Dino, America prides itself on helping. In most of the world, they chain up special needs kids in backyard. I know, like some of the third world countries, like I'm like flabbergasted with what kind of treatment they or lack of treatment that they get. Yeah, yes, and they diver ADA and beach access. And they diver. Hitler had them in Uthra. Oh my God, are you like serious? New Jersey diver. I know. I'm just like. I mean, back then it was a whole different. Telecommunications. That's good to hear, pissed off Marine. That's good. And a diver. I have 2 group homes in my neighborhood. That's good to hear. Pissed off Marine, what state are you from? Because you mentioned Safeway, so I'm assuming California. Well, New Jersey diver, I mean, I can't really say anything. I just maybe that person that had a relapse. And I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just but and a diver. Why do you think they need supervision? Okay. Because I'm not saying every single person with a disability. I'm just saying most people with disabilities they don't need supervision. Again, that's my personal opinion. But I'm not saying every person. Dino, that's like this. Okay, this was a 47-year-old gentleman with a existing diagnosis of. You know what? I'm sorry. That's like Dino. That's crossing the line. This 47-year-old gentleman is crossing the line. Wow, this person needs to be. From what you just told me, this person needs Yes, yeah, crazy. Yes, you are right. This guy is complete. He lost his marbles. New Jersey Diver, I saw your comments from last night on the other live streams. You commented that you did not support me, and that's your choice. But New Jersey Diver, you stated you don't support me. I mean, I seen it. I seen it. Seen it in the other live streams. And New Jersey Diver, I'm just going on what you commented with your comments. But anyway, going back to tonight's topic is rights and our discrimination of people with disabilities. And I'm gonna be honest. I think people who you know what I don't know how to phrase this. But New Jersey Diver, you stated that you don't support me. So I mean, what's the benefit of a person that doesn't support me? Of a moderator that doesn't support me. Again, like, what's the sense of having what's the sense of having a moderator that states that he doesn't support my channel? New Jersey Diver, you did not state that. You stated that you don't support me. Dino, yes, it's a trust issue. New Jersey Diver, I'm just going on your comments from the other live streams. Pissed off Marine, yes, there is instances of people abusing the service animal rule. There is documented instances of that. So, and I am abiding by our laws and regulations. But like I said, I'm not talking about my legal cases. Let's get off that subject. So, I mean, yes, there's like documented cases of regular people abusing the service dog laws. Oh, I gotta like look that up. Service. And they diver. I'm not ignoring my charges. Service dogs. Laws being abused. Okay, I found it. This is a YouTube fake service dogs. The harm caused by pet owners who break the rules. Okay.
Click. The more data you can use, the more you can revolutionize.
So I'm gonna like put the link. I didn't watch it. I'm just putting the link in. So, and I mean, like I said, I want to clarify, I want to clarify something that that something about the rumor mill going in overdrive. There is a claim going around that states that I'm a con artist. I'm not a con artist, people. I'm not a con artist. I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason to con people. There's. I mean, I'd rather do things the right way more than anything else. And like I said, I'm still learning about how things are and what. But I'm not a con artist though, so my actions does not speak of being a con artist though. Hey Dino, okay. Oh my God, that's like a 5 to 7,000 on each video. Oh my God, that's a laughable figure. Yeah, I mean, Dino, you're right. I mean, I would have been a millionaire by now. Nah. I mean, like I said, I'm still learning the ropes with a lot of things. New Jersey diver, yes, you are correct. I'm not denying that. Ain't like the tax season next beginning of the year, so we're still in September. So it's not. Yeah, but to file for taxes is from January 1st to April 14th, though. I'm still like learning. I'm still learning the ropes. So, I mean, like I said, I just want to put it out there. I'm not a con artist. I wasn't raised that way. I mean, I'm just trying to build a media brand by scratch. Pissed off Marine, yes. Let's get back on the topic. Rights and discrimination of people with disabilities. But pissed off Marine, but financial could be thrown in there too when it comes to rights and discrimination of uh, people with disabilities too. So because even like regular people don't know all the rules and laws when it comes to all that stuff. And even like people with disabilities, they don't know all the stuff either. So I mean, like I said, this could be a good learning experience with what people have to do and what people have to set up and everything else. I mean, I'm still learning that myself. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm not making any money off of any of this. And that's the truth. I am not making any money off of this. Um, yeah, but New Jersey Diver, you say this is what ADA advocates are for, but who do you trust too when it comes to that? Yeah, Wall Township. Yes, at one point, but not anymore. We're on like good terms right now. So everybody says sue, 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 but it's not that easy to sue. Okay, I love New Jersey. Let's stay on the topic, okay? Please, please, let's stay on the topic. Yes, I did have a court hearing, and all the charges got dismissed. Dino, yes, we do. We have boroughs in New Jersey. Financial. That's a good issue too, because like again with the rights and discrimination and stuff. I mean, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Oh my God, you know. Okay, bye, love. You're gonna be putting time out. We're not talking about Trump. So, yeah, yeah, Love New Jersey is starting to talk about Trump and everything, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, that's not the topic for tonight. Because tonight's topic is, pissed off Marine. I'm not a Trump supporter, but that's okay. And but if you're a Trump supporter, that's okay too. I'm not kind of like, I mean, I like some of my friends are Democrats, and some of my friends are Republicans. So, they, like one of my good friends, some of my good friends, they support Trump. So, I mean, no biggie there, no biggie. I'm a socialist Democrat and then I'm a socialist Republican. Okay. Pissed off Marine. There, but in law, somewhere like within the service dog laws. I mean, um, people can't ask can't can't ask for a card or anything like that because it's considered like it's like considered like I mean they're like breaking the law if they asked about that. Yeah, like a dog tag. Yeah, I can see that. So, yeah, but you're right. I think this should be some sort of universal tag or something that goes or some sort of dog vest or something like that. Because I know like a lot of service dogs, they wear these vests, and actually they actually have even these emotional support dogs are considered service dogs, and not a lot of people know that. They can ask two questions. Okay, because I didn't know. Like, I just know there's like some things you could not ask about, and I didn't really know like what was it for, like what was. I was clueless, but not really. Yeah, but pissed off Marine, but emotional dog is considered a service dog, especially with people with post traumatic stress disorder. Because I know, like, I've seen, like, dogs on the beach, emotional, support dogs on the beach. I mean, during the summer. Yeah, people taking handicap parking spots. That's another thing too. How about like people accusing other people, um, taking handicap spots? I mean, without any legitimacy behind it, because they have invisible disabilities that people don't see. So, Dina, it goes both ways. So I mean, hey Dina, but how did the DMV crack down on that? Okay. So by making doctors sign under perjury. No more simple doctor's note. Now its online form needs to be signed under perjury. Pissed off Marine in California. I don't know about other states. People that have a handicap placard also have a card that they put in their wallet. Yeah, but Dino, is that for your state? So, okay. See, I don't know any of the laws in Long Island, so I'm totally lost when it comes to that. You know, another thing I would like to bring up. Do you think people like with disabilities I don't know how to phrase this. Yeah, I don't know how to phrase this. Let me think about it. Do you think people with disabilities they get too much accommodations within life or not enough? And I'm just saying that I'm just saying that in general. Like, do you think people with disabilities they get too Frederick, you're right. Every situation and person's needs are unique. Yes, you are so right. And I think because of that, I think that's where the unconscious biases come from too. Because what goes for one situation doesn't necessarily go for another situation. Beachwalker, I don't care if the detectives are watching this or not because, like I said, I got like I mean, they can watch all my videos all they want. I mean, I don't care. Maybe someday we can have it. We can have an. Maybe I can have an interview with one of the detectives for one of my live streams. Dino, huh? Are you like joking? Dino, You're such a good con artist, but you don't even know like when you're. You know what? I mean, I'm like, I'm not a con artist. I wasn't brought up that way, people. I wasn't. Maybe maybe they know more. Who knows? But Dina, but I don't know them and they don't know me, so okay, someone's getting the boot already. Oh, the troll. Block user. Bye bye. You're getting the boot. Go. Remove. Like I said, like I said, I'm not a con artist. I wasn't brought up that way. Hi, Mortal. Welcome to my channel. Tonight's topic is rights and discrimination of people with disabilities. What's your thoughts, Mortal? Beach walker. It doesn't really it doesn't really matter like how old I am. So I'm not gonna answer that. Mortal, you have no thoughts? Okay. Um, hot dog water. Has someone recently been discriminated against? What brings that subject up? Well, it appears I'm becoming more of a advocate for people with disabilities. Because be- because of all the because all the stupid false claims against me and everything else. So, I mean, I'd rather try to be proactive about stuff and try to get the education out there, um, and have a open, like, interactive dialogue with people. I would like to empower people instead of tearing them down, because everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. It doesn't matter who you are. Mortal, do I have disabilities? Yes, I do. So, I mean, no, it's okay, Mortal. I'm not gonna, beach walker, what are they? I'm not gonna answer that question. It's a personal question. Um, I'm not gonna, I mean, I don't ask people about their personal, medical history. But if I do, I always say, no, if I do, I always say, well, you don't have to answer it. So, I mean, I'm not. Hey, mortal, are you. Okay, mortal, you're gonna be put in timeout. So, it appears that New Jersey Diver is not in the room anymore. Hey, Kenneth. Um, how I had a good day. I'm in good spirits. So, well, this is about a an interactive dialogue about rights and a discrimination of people with disabilities. Beach walker, who you talking to? Let's go back on topic. Oh, you. No, I'm not a Trump supporter. I said that in previous live streams too, so that's like no big secret there. Kenneth, how do you get how do you get I mean how do you get discrimination from time to time? Beach walker, elaborate. Cause beach walker, I don't know who you are, so Myrtle, who's the let's get back on topic. Mortal, I don't know you, so you're not gonna be a mod. I'm sorry. What was the topic? The topic is rights and discrimination of people with disabilities. Hey Dino, are you still here? And I'm gonna be honest. I think all people, not just people with disabilities, but I think all people should be empowered instead of being torn down. Hey, Beach, you gotta be putting time out because it's like you're going all over the place. I don't understand. mean, you're going all over the place. Hey Dino, are you still on? Are you still here? Actually, do I have any mods on for right now? Okay. Hold on. My phone is ringing. Hello? I'm on live stream. I know. I'm bouncing between the two. You don't want to talk? Okay. Okay. Catch you later. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Uh, Jen, this is from Dino. Jen, how about self-proclaimed normal-minded YouTubers that stalk and bully others that they diagnose as lesser? uh, Mortal, are you like a troll? You're like it seems like you're going down that road of being a troll. You know what? We're losing sight of the topic. Tonight's topic. So tonight's topic is New Jersey diver. What do you know about beach access? What about ADA and beach access? What do you know about it? New Jersey diver. Why are there no regulations? I think there are some regulations when it comes to beach access and when it comes to the ADA stuff. I think they actually. I think some of the beaches, they actually have handicap chairs, specialized chairs that you can use to go on the beach. Because I've seen those type of chairs, specialized chairs in the area that I live in. Because I live like 5 minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes away from the beach. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna end this in 4 minutes because I'm on here for 98 minutes already. So we have like 4 more minutes left. Dino, I'm not leaving yet. We have like 4 more minutes. Hey Dino, do you live near a beach in Long Island? Your son lives in Pennsylvania, Ken, and you live in Georgia. Hey Ken, how you doing? So, like I said, I'm gonna be wrapping this up in like 3 minutes. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think we had a semi. I mean, I guess I think we had a semi good interactive dialogue for the most part. I mean, it could have been like it could have been much better, but but I'm like happy with it anyway. Yeah, I mean, today is like 9/11. I mean, I still remember that day as it like it was like it happened like it was like happened like yesterday. Oh, I remember that day. Kenneth, I watched the first plane fly over where I worked. Sorry to hear that. Okay, everybody, it's 10:45, so I'm gonna be signing off. So I hope everybody have a nice day tomorrow, because it's gonna be Wednesday. I would like to say thank you to all my supporters and everything else, and my viewers, because like I said, this is not an I issue, it's a we issue, and we can get through this together. And I want to, like I said, thank you very much. I appreciate all the support and everything else. I love this interactive dialogues that I have with you guys. Yes, Dina, go high. When people go low, we go high. That's how we do. That's how we do it. So this is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. I will see everybody on the flip side, and be safe out there. Be safe, everybody. Be safe.